All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why.
Hey, here we go. Hey, family on three. 1, 2, 3.
You know, in terms of the relationship between academics and athletics, for me, they go hand in hand. Athletics, it's a full-time job when you're in college, but there's a lot of kids on this campus and others who are also working full-time jobs in order to pay for their own educations, and so it teaches kids a lot. I think there's a reason that former student athletes have such a good employment rate once they're done with school, because they've learned so many qualities on the field. A lot of ADs will say something along the lines of, I would love to share in the bottom line of our department. Basically, we're losing $40 million a year, so I would love for our student athletes to have a role in helping make that right, which is kind of ludicrous, obviously. But it's really come to the forefront in the last 4 or 5 years, because football is the easiest culprit.
Me and Patrick here for, obviously a great education, but to play football. And not only do you get to play football, but you have the opportunity to get paid while doing it. So I wouldn't look at it as, oh, I gotta do this blog, or oh, I gotta brand myself. No, I'm like, all right, let's brand myself, let's get paid, play football, get education. So best of both worlds.
Yeah, and I agree with Jamar. I'm gonna kind of be like the devil's advocate here though too. Is when you're doing something like that and money's like involved, is the way it is, then everything becomes different. And when you're trying to blog and market yourself, I think that does take away from what's special and unique about college football is like the team aspect of college football. Your focus would shift from performing as a team to perform more as an individual. So that's just, I could see that being a negative in the situation. But positive from that is you're getting paid and you're making money for yourself and for your family. And with Furman being as expensive as a school it is, not just tuition, but everything else around it, like parking decals, any money could go a long way. So there's a lot of benefits to that too, I would say, for sure.
There's also Title IX, which is a federal law, which says you have to treat every male student athlete the same as you treat the female student athlete, and so in theory you'd have to pay the quarterback the same amount that you paid the backup goalkeeper for women's soccer, for example.
Sure, there'd definitely be a switch if only the top guys got paid, because you look at it as like, okay, I'm not playing right now, but I got here just like so-and-so did, so I know he's playing, but why is he getting paid while I'm not? Why I go through the same lifts times he does, I go to practice every day, I stay in film, I do the same amount of homework, if not more, or something like that. So I think it'd drive the team separate and just have different groups.
Paying a student athlete makes them an employee, right? So if Akil came back and said, all right, I'll offer you 1 year, it's $100,000, you're going to get taxed on it, so it's really $65,000. You got to write a check to Furman to cover your tuition, that's $62,000. Now you've got $3,000 left. Every time you go to see the trainer, you have to have your insurance, pay for your insurance, bags of ice, ankle tape, all those things that right now are included. All of a sudden, so now you think, okay, so that wouldn't make sense for him. So we'd have to pay $150,000 maybe per student. But again, when you're talking about 455 student athletes just here at Furman, there's a lot of Division I student athletes, and again, for every dollar that goes to a male, you're going to have to put $1 towards females, and it would be interesting to see how you could handle the Title IX piece of it and the NCAA amateurism.